Nitish Kumar is all set to be sworn in as the Chief Minister of Bihar for a record 7th time today. And India Today is getting you all the details about what the Nitish cabinet is going to look like. So what we hear at this point, and these are details that India Today has accessed, there will be 7 representatives of the JDU. In fact, 5 ministers, including Chief Minister Nitish, is the latest update. So the JDU is likely to have that many, while the BJP has, as of now, 2 names in the cabinet. That's Tarkishore Prasad as well as Renu Devi, both of whom are expected to be the Deputy Chief Ministers. What about the other allies of the NDA, the HAM and the VIP? They're expected to get 1 seat each. So that's what the swearing in today looks like. These are the members who are going to be sworn in. Of course, there will be further cabinet expansions as well. Let's in fact break down for you all the details that we have. So while there may be some representation for HAM and VIP, the details of this oath-taking ceremony will be out at 4:30 p.m. because that's when the ceremony will happen at the Raj Bhavan in Patna. Along with Nitish, a total of 16 ministers will be sworn in. So that will be from the BJP, JDU, HAM and VIP. 2 deputy chief ministers will also be sworn in. Home Minister Amit Shah, BJP President JP Nadda and Organizational Secretary BL Santosh will attend the swearing-in ceremony. RJD has decided to boycott, saying that the mandate was against Nitish Kumar.
माननीय महामहिम राज्यपाल महोदय ने इनको मुख्यमंत्री के रूप में मनोनीत किया है और शपथ ग्रहण के लिए आज 4:30 पर समय दिया है। तो इस अवसर प्रदान करने के लिए महामहिम के प्रति आभार व्यक्त करते हैं और माननीय नीतीश कुमार जी को बड़ी बड़ी शुभकामनाएं देते हैं कि जिस प्रकार से 15 साल चला है, कुछ और करने की जरूरत हो करके 5 साल बिहार के जो अपेक्षाएं हैं उसकी पूरी करेंगे, ऐसा हमको उम्मीद है।
बिहार के मुख्यमंत्री श्री नीतीश कुमार जी और अपने राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष श्री जीतन राम मांझी जी का आभार व्यक्त करता हूं कि उन्होंने हमारे कंधों पर इतना बड़ा दायित्व दिया है और हमें इस लायक समझा है और उनके विश्वास जो मुझ पर मिल रहा है, उनका जो आस्था विश्वास जो भी कह सकते हैं, उसके लिए मैं पूरी कोशिश करूंगा। एक चुनौती के रूप में मैं इसे लूंगा और उनका जो भी आदेश होगा, उनका जो भी मुझे दायित्व मिलेगा, मैं उसे अपनी पूरी क्षमता से 100% करने का कोशिश करूंगा।
हमारे लीडर जो हैं नीतीश कुमार जी, उनके काम करने का ढंग सब दिन एक जैसा रहता है और हम लोग उम्मीद करते हैं कि इस बार भी उनका जो तरीका है वही रहेगा और बल्कि उन्होंने कल कहा ही है कि इस बार और ज्यादा मुस्तैदी से हम लोगों को काम करना पड़ेगा। नीतीश कुमार के सक्षम नेतृत्व में हम लोग जनता की अपेक्षाओं को पूरा करेंगे। जो भी संख्या होगी, हम लोग ये मानते हैं कि नीतीश कुमार जी के नेतृत्व में काम अच्छा होगा।
Rohit Singh is joining us live from Patna with all the details that you need to know about the grand swearing-in ceremony. Rohit, from 16, the information we're picking up now is that 10 ministers, including Nitish Kumar, are going to be sworn in. What's the breakdown like? How many from the BJP, how many from the JDU?
Well, Akshata, as far as the JDU is concerned, 6 names, including Nitish Kumar, has been finalized. On the part of the BJP, 4 names are final, and one from HAM and one from VIP. So 12 names have now been cleared, and it's also in the public domain that they will be sworn in as ministers in the Nitish Kumar government. And 4:30 is when the swearing-in ceremony will take place. Right behind me, this is the Raj Bhavan here in Patna, and the swearing-in will take place here. And BJP National President JP Nadda and Home Minister Amit Shah also likely to be present for the swearing-in ceremony. And a short while back, we got information that now it's official. There will be 2 deputy chief ministers in the Nitish Kumar government. Nitish Kumar has made a call to Tarkishore Prasad and Renu Devi and informed them that both of them will be his deputy in the government. And Tarkishore Prasad, while I was speaking to him, he also said that he was very confident of working under Nitish Kumar and said that there will be absolutely no problems working in sync with Nitish Kumar, who has a wide experience and a huge experience as far as running a government is concerned.
Okay, Rohit, I request you to stay on with us. As we continue tracking the latest updates, here's a reaction that also came in from Nitish Kumar's elder sister, who also performed a special puja on the day that he will be sworn in for a record 7th time.
पूजा कर रहे हैं, उनका आशीर्वाद दे रहे हैं, सहे हुए हैं। और क्या कहें, बहुत खुशी की बात है कि हम 7वां बार मुख्यमंत्री बन रहे हैं। आज अच्छा दिन है, भैया दूज भी है और मुख्यमंत्री शपथ।
As Nitish Kumar takes oath as Chief Minister today, it will be the beginning of many challenges and hurdles for Nitish Kumar. For starters, in the NDA, the BJP now holds a dominant position because they're now the big brother, having won more seats than the JDU. The Nitish Kumar, in fact, may be the Chief Minister, but it is the BJP that may be calling the shots within the government as well. So essentially, Nitish Kumar has reduced bargaining power with regards to birth allocation. We'll have to see how really the cabinet is formed, but there's no doubt that the BJP perhaps could have more representation than the JDU. And that's why the JDU may also have to let go of some of the big or key portfolios that they were hoping to keep within their kitty. They'll have to let that go for the BJP. There's also a lot of focus that Nitish Kumar will have to give to address the lost popularity of the JDU and regain some of JDU's lost ground within Bihar. So that should be perhaps his focus also in the coming years, to regain the trust of the people, because while the NDA did get the mandate, JDU fared poorly. Veteran BJP leader Tarkishore Prasad has hinted that he will be taking oath as the Deputy Chief Minister along with BJP's Renu Devi. Tarkishore Prasad was elected as the Chief of BJP Legislative Party and Renu Devi was elected as the Deputy Chief yesterday. Speaking to India Today, Tarkishore Yadav has also confirmed his new role as the Deputy Chief Minister along with Renu Devi. Tarkishore Prasad is a senior Bihar BJP leader and MLA from Katihar. He's also been appointed as the leader of the BJP MLAs in the state. Renu Devi is a former BJP Vice President. She's also served as a Bihar Minister. She's a 4-time MLA from Betia constituency and has been named as the Deputy Leader of the BJP Legislative Party. Other than the Deputy CM, the BJP is also expected to push for the Speaker's post and is hopeful of getting it. The BJP had apparently decided to pull out Sushil Modi as the Deputy Chief Minister face.
माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी का फोन आया था और उन्होंने उप मुख्यमंत्री के रूप में शपथ लेने की बात कही है।
क्या इस बार बीजेपी में सिर्फ एक ही उप मुख्यमंत्री होगा?
नहीं, जो जानकारी मिल रही है उसमें 2 उप मुख्यमंत्री होंगे और एक हमारे वरीय नेता हैं रेणु देवी जी, वो दूसरे उप मुख्यमंत्री के रूप में शपथ लेंगे।
उत्तर प्रदेश के मॉडल पे काम हो रहा है, पहली बार बिहार में 2 उप मुख्यमंत्री होंगे।
देखिए, तो अच्छी बात है ना कि महिला सशक्तिकरण के दिशा में माननीय मुख्यमंत्री के नेतृत्व में और माननीय सुशील कुमार मोदी के नेतृत्व में हम सबों ने जो काम किया है, तो उसमें महिलाओं के सशक्तिकरण पर हमारी सरकार ने काफी काम किया है और यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री जी ने भी काम किया है। तो बिहार में ये एक अच्छी बात होगी।
ऐसी तो सूचना आई है कि आज जाना है,
होना गया है
जी।
कितनी बड़ी जिम्मेवारी मानती है ये?
देखिए, ये बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी है समाज के लिए और ये बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी है एक कार्यकर्ता के लिए। जनता को, जिसने भारतीय जनता पार्टी पे, एनडीए सरकार पर जो विश्वास किया है, विशेषकर हमारी महिलाओं ने और ज्यादा विश्वास किया है और उनको और विश्वास दिलाने का हम लोग काम करेंगे।
After the Mahagathbandhan's loss in the Bihar elections, several have pointed fingers at the Congress for the poll debacle as the Grand Old Party won only 19 of the 70 seats that it contested in Bihar. Now, Mahagathbandhan ally RJD has also come out to attack the Congress. RJD leader Shivanand Tiwari has in fact questioned the Congress, saying that while the elections were on, Rahul Gandhi was busy having a picnic at Priyanka's house in Shimla. He further said that Rahul only came for 3 days to Bihar for poll campaigning and that Priyanka Gandhi did not even turn up in Bihar. The Congress has also responded to RJD's allegations. Bihar Congress leader Prem Chandra Mishra in his tweet said that Tejasvi Yadav should control RJD leaders as they're speaking the language of BJP. The BJP is making the most of the strife within the Mahagathbandhan, with Sambit Patra taking a jibe at Rahul Gandhi, calling him a picnicking president.
कांग्रेस जो है महागठबंधन के पैर में जंजीर बन गई। अब 70 उम्मीदवार कांग्रेस के लड़े और कांग्रेस ने 70 सभा भी नहीं किया। राहुल गांधी 3 दिन के लिए आए, 1 दिन में 2 सभाएं उन्होंने की। प्रियंका जी का दर्शन नहीं हुआ, या बिहार से अपरिचित लोग चले आए यहाँ चुनाव हो रहा है, राहुल गांधी जो है प्रियंका जी के साथ जाकर के मैंने शिमला में उनके घर पर पिकनिक मना रहे हैं। इस तरह से पार्टी चलती है क्या? आप जो है आरोप तो ये लग सकता है कि भाई कांग्रेस पार्टी जो है जिस ढंग से अपना कारोबार चला रही है उससे भारतीय जनता पार्टी को मदद मिल रही है।
राहुल जी, आपके लिए आज शिवानंद तिवारी जी ने बिल्कुल सही शब्दों का प्रयोग किया है कि आप पिकनिकिंग प्रेसिडेंट हैं। आप जिसका स्पर्श करते हैं उसका वजूद समाप्त हो जाता है। आप साइकिल पर बैठे, आज साइकिल की क्या हाल है, बाद में आपको साइकिल के कैरियर से उतारना पड़ा। आप लालटेन के पास बैठे, पानी निकालकर, मिट्टी का तेल निकालकर पानी भरा, लालटेन बुझ गया। जिसको जिसको छुआ है वो सब बुझ गया है, मिट गया है। और आज हम तो छोड़िए, भारतीय जनता पार्टी तो हमेशा सच्चाई कहती है, आज आपके साथी सच्चाई कह रहे हैं। आपको आपके साथी शिवानंद तिवारी जी कह रहे हैं कि आप नॉन परफॉर्मिंग पिकनिकिंग प्रेसिडेंट NPPP हैं।
जिस पार्टी के नेता एक दिन काम और एक महीने आराम करते हो, इस तरह के पॉलिटिकल जो पार्ट टाइम पॉलिटिकल प्राणी हैं, उनको ना पराजय से कोई असर पड़ता है और विजय का तो कुछ दूर तक का उनका रिश्ता नाता ही नहीं रह गया है। तो आज जो कांग्रेस पार्टी का हाल है वो उनकी निगेटिविटी का कारण बना हुआ है। उनकी निगेटिविटी जो उनके सर पर चढ़ करके बोली है उसका कारण है।
So the BJP also there using this as an opportunity to lash out at Rahul Gandhi. Rohit Singh joining us live from Patna with more details on this. Rohit, Shivanand Tiwari speaking out against the Congress, particularly against Rahul Gandhi. Is this a stand or a comment that Tejasvi Yadav also backs and endorses is the question?
Well, whether Tejasvi Yadav shares this same sentiment or not, not very clear. But other MLAs, the newly elected MLAs, do share this kind of a sentiment that it's the disastrous performance of the Congress because of which the Mahagathbandhan has not been able to form government in Bihar. Remember, just 19 seats out of 70 seats is a big disaster. And in fact, why only RJD? Congress leaders themselves are saying that it is their poor performance because of which Mahagathbandhan did not form government. Tariq Anwar just a couple of days back was hitting out at his own party, and now RJD is also lashing out at the poor performance of RJD, Shivanand Tiwari and several other leaders who have been talking against the Congress party. So all is not well in the Mahagathbandhan. Also, the RJD clearly thinks that the performance of the Congress party has led to this kind of a debacle, that Mahagathbandhan has only managed to get 110 seats and has not been able to come to power.
Okay, so from its allies, the Congress is facing fire. Rohit, thank you for those details. Thank you for those details. Allies are questioning the Congress. People within the Congress also are saying there's a need to do something. So the loss in Bihar has raised murmurs within Congress. Senior Congress leader Click with his critique of the party leadership. According to reports, Sibal has called for experienced minds and those who understand political realities to revive this organization, referring to the Congress. Referring to also the Congress's abysmal performance in Bihar as well as bypolls across the country, Sibal went on to add that the time for introspection is over. Congress MP Karthi Chidambaram also took to Twitter saying that there's a need to introspect, ideate, consult and act.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.